Next, we're going to a tennis bracelet, but it's a tennis bracelet with a difference because usually we expect tennis bracelets to have stones that are all the same size. But this one is graduated, so the stones get bigger and then they get smaller again. So it's just telling a unique story. It's literally a tennis bracelet with a twist. Very, very stackable to wear with your other pieces. And this one has an expiring offer, so that price in the easy pay is going away at the end of the day. J444998 is your item number. You're saving $43 off the QVC price of this. You have a choice of small, average or large, and then you're choosing either your sterling silver or your gold-plated sterling silver. So it's silver or the yellow. 5 easy payments of $19 will get it home. So Erin, tell us a little bit about this.
I think this actually could have been part of the classics collection because it kind of looks like that instant classic. It's an icon. We all love the idea of a tennis bracelet. You know, it's that simplicity of the repeating stones all the way around the wrist. They all match perfectly. But to be able to update it, personalize it, make it a little bit different, we decided to take those stones up ever so slightly, make them a little bit larger as they get towards the center. And then they progressively get smaller again as they go around your wrist. So you have like a sort of like a little station, if you will, on the top of the wrist. It adds visually something interesting to look at, and it sets you apart from any other tennis bracelet that's out there.
Yeah, it's really unique, and it's such a simple idea to think, hey, why don't we do this? But it really speaks to the designers at Diamonique that they came up with this idea, because everybody tends to do a tennis bracelet where all of the stones are the same size. And it just makes it something a little bit extra special. Now, the sale price on this is $94.98, so you're saving $43 off the QVC price. You're choosing either the silver or the yellow. And, you know, when you're choosing, maybe really think about what other bracelets you want to pair this with. If you're wearing this next to your smartwatch, if you're wearing this next to, you know, something that you already have, if you're just adding this to your stack, or if this is going to be a standalone piece. J444998 is your item number, and then small, average and large are the sizes. Erin, how do you choose your size with this?
Well, you can take one of your favorite bracelets if you'd like to measure them. You can just sort of lay that flat on the table. Our small is 6 3/4 inches long. Our average is 7 1/4 inches, and then the large is 8 inches. And to be honest with you, most of us can go between two sizes. I prefer an average because I like a little bit of drape on my wrist, but I can also easily wear a small, and it will just be a bit of a closer fit.
Okay, that's good to know. And I'm just showing the clasp here because you've got a lot of security with the box clasp. So, you know, this is one where you kind of can put it on and then not have to worry about it once it's there.
That's right. It's going to click into place. So that's your first point of security with the box clasp. And then we do 2 figure eights on the side, and those catches really prevent any accidental opening of that push button, which is on the very top. So you really have security in the sense that you're not constantly checking your wrist, but also that kind of peace of mind that this does look like a real tennis bracelet because it's the same type of closure that you would find on a diamond tennis bracelet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was remembering the story. Which tennis player was it that had the tennis bracelet that flew off, and that's how it got its name? I should know this.
Yeah. Chris Everett.
Yes, that was it. Yeah, I was suddenly like, yes, of course. This is how it all goes back to the tennis bracelet. But yes, this isn't going to be going anywhere with that clasp, and it just looks. I mean, it really speaks to the quality of the stones when you see them in this continuous line, because the fire that you get from them is just incredible.
That's right. There's a real life to the stones, and that speaks to what we start with in the beginning when we choose our cubic zirconia, as well as how we treat it. So I remember every stone that you see in a Diamonique bracelet, ring, necklace, what have you, they're all going to be identical. Flawless stones. There are no inclusions when it comes to the clarity. Colorless stones. There's no yellow in the body color of the stones. And then we also cut them like you would a diamond. So it has that fire, like you see, that brings you all the colors of the rainbow in each individual stone. And then we set them in precious metal, so you get that true diamond-like experience. And then the confidence of the lifetime guarantee is another thing that sets Diamonique apart. So you don't have to worry about it, because if life happens, QVC has your back and the stones can be repaired or replaced. So that confidence really is priceless and very difficult to find in kind of anything nowadays, but jewelry especially.
Yeah, it is amazing that you can kind of, you know, I feel like it just pushes you over the edge to be like, yes, I can get this, because I know that should anything happen to one of those stones, Diamonique has got me. Okay, 5 easy payments of $19 will get this home. You're choosing either the silver or the gold. The gold is the most limited, silver is actually the most popular, and then you're choosing your size, which is small, average, or large. J444998, that price and those easy pay are not going to be around forever. It's an expiring offer, so really do order right now to make sure that you get yours home. Now, still to come,